Hi YouTube, hello class. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to blend with Prismacolor Premier color pencils. I'm going to show you 4 basic techniques, and I'm going to demonstrate this on the Strathmore Color Pencil sketchbook. So let's get started. First thing, when you are coloring with the Prismacolors, first thing you want to do is outline the shape. No matter what the shape is, you want to outline the shape or outline what you're coloring to define that color inside. You want to apply about medium pressure so you can actually see it. And then you have to consider what it is you're coloring, because you want to color in the direction that it actually is or the form you're trying to create. In my opinion, it would be easier to color this shape across than to color it straight up and down. So I'm going to make all the direction go across. I'm using the Mulberry Prismacolor Premier color, and what I'm trying to do is create a dark, medium, and light value, and to make it gradually fade. So this is like the basic way of coloring without blending any colors. I'm applying approximately medium pressure because with Prismacolors you want to add layers and layers of colors. Not too light and not too dark. You also do not want to color huge long strokes, because that leaves a white spot. It leaves a lot of white spots. So right now it's about medium pressure. Then I'm going to color just a little bit faster because I want the pressure to lift up some. And I'm going to go back and make this part darker by adding another layer. So again, that's sort of medium pressure first. Then you can always go back and make it a little bit darker and add another layer. Then lastly, I want to color this side very, very light. I'm lifting up the pressure. And the reason why I started on this side is because I'm trying to make sure that I don't press down too hard so I can make it lighter. So I'm trying to lift up the pressure, and I'm making longer strokes so it can be lighter. Okay, so now I need to go back and make this darker here. So I'm pressing down harder, shorter strokes, and I'm pressing down harder so this end will be darker and that it can gradually fade to light. So you could see that it's darker on this end. Now I want it to gradually fade. So right now it looks really dark, and then it's sort of medium, but it's a little bit too light. So I want it to gradually fade. In order to do that, I need to focus on this part right here and just color in this area, lifting up some of the pressure so it can gradually fade. You also want to keep a sharpener handy because I really prefer to color with sharp color pencils. It makes a huge difference. So again, we're lifting up the pressure here. And now I'm trying to make it gradually fade to get lighter. So again, I'm focusing on the part where the medium to light is and just make that gradually get a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter. I'm going to go back and make it a little bit darker here. Okay, so that's basically it for the first technique. One single color, create value by applying different pressure, dark, medium, and light. Value by applying more pressure if you want it to be darker, less pressure if you want it to be lighter. You could do the same thing with a regular pencil. You know, that's basically how you can get value with a regular pencil. Now on the next one, I'm going to do the same thing I did before, but I'm going to use a colorless blender. I want to show you the difference of what it looks like right next to each other. So again, I always start out outlining first. And again, the pressure is sort of semi-dark at first because this side is going to be darker. Using the same color so you can compare what it looks like with and without the colorless blender, and then determine if you want to use the colorless blender or not. You will find that the Prismacolors are softer and has more of a professional look than the other brands of color pencil. And these are just 4 basic techniques. There are a lot more techniques that are more advanced that I may get into later. So we have the dark. Now I'm going to start lifting up the pressure to make medium. And of course I'm going to go back to make that dark darker. Then lifting up the pressure more to make it light. Okay, so now I'm focusing on the part that separates the dark to the medium so that it can gradually fade. And not be a block of dark, a block of medium, and a block of light. So again, I'm just going back to make layers here so that, again, has a nice smooth transition. And what you want to do with blending, when you use the Colorless Blender, you want it to be exactly how you want it to look. You need to make sure you have enough layers, because if you don't put enough layers, it's not going to blend well. And because the Colorless Blender, once you use it, that's pretty much it. It seals however it looks. It seals it. So you can't go back and add more layers once you use the Colorless Blender. And then again, I'm just trying to blend it more to make a smooth transition, and I'm almost done with this area, with this shape. Okay, I think that's enough layers for that one. Now this is the Colorless Blender. So I want y'all to watch what happens when you go over it with a Colorless Blender. It sort of mixes where the white spots are, and it creates a smooth look to it where it's not grainy anymore. If you like this look, you can use that as part of the one of the techniques if that's how you want it to look. So it just basically spreads it out, where you don't have the grainy speckles. It will make it like a shade lighter as well. Okay, so now that's pretty much sealed like that. Thank you for watching the entire video. I just demonstrated how to create value with one Prismacolor and how to blend a color with a Colorless Blender. Please watch part 2, 3, and 4 videos to learn how to blend different values of one color and how to blend multiple analogous colors. If you like this tutorial, please like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all of my videos. Please click the notifications bell button. Thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.